Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. Well, it sure has been a while since I've uploaded, but it's great to be back. I just want to let you all know that if you're looking for a bit more of an in-depth explanation of where I've been and what's been happening, just pop over to my latest community tab, post, and that should get you updated. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. I'm super hyped to present to you guys this MOC. I worked on it off and on for a little over a week, and I'm super happy with the final result. Here in front of me, I have a creation of an Italian side street, or at least my interpretation of one. I recently visited Europe for the first time this summer and I loved it so much. The old architecture, the type of urban design, the market stalls and side streets, everything about it intrigued me and really impressed me. This MOC was inspired by all the little alleyways and side streets I walked on during my trip, because those were some of the things I enjoyed the most. Starting off, as you can see, the MOC is sitting on top of a black border, because I wanted the MOC to feel clean and precise. However, as you can see in the corner here, I added some rockwork kind of spilling off the border, and I really like how that fits in with the rest of the MOC. I created the street using a number of different light gray pieces in a couple of techniques. Either tiles placed directly on studs, or stacks of bricks laying on their sides. I tried to make the street seem old and stone-like, while still having a clean look, quite like the different alleyways across Europe. Now, moving on to the main part of the build, which are the two different structures. I used tan pieces for the bigger of the two, and dark tan for the second building. I thought these colors really worked well together and stood out when placed side by side. The dark tan building is supposed to be a little older than the tan one, as you can see by the more dilapidated look, achieved by masonry bricks, these snot bricks, curved plates, and splotches of medium nougat and dark orange pieces, representing rustiness or mud. I also made a custom door for this building as well, by placing brown and dark brown plates on their sides and then attaching them to snot bricks. This too added to the older look of the building. Finally, looking at the roof, probably my favorite part of this building, I attached 1x2 dark orange tiles to a large plate to represent the typical roof tiling you usually see in parts of Europe. I also used the same technique in my medieval settlement MOC, if you'd like to go check that one out. Now, moving on to the second, larger building. For this one, I was going for a little coffee shop or bakery style build with maybe an apartment on the top floor. As you can see, the owner or worker of the shop is sweeping up outside and he has a nice pair of overalls on. I really like how the bottom foundation of this shop uses light gray before it turns to tan. I think this really adds a lot to the overall look of the shop and just adds that much more flavor to the MOC. As we look upwards, we see that for this roof, it is actually a patio mixed with a garden. I thought this was a nice touch to add to really brighten up the MOC. As you can see, there is this lady here enjoying her drink and croissant, possibly purchased from the shop below, surrounded with a lot of different plants and flowers, including a sunroof with plants growing on top of it. Overall, I tried to add a lot of plants and flowers all over the build to add some nice contrast to the MOC, and I really like how they pop and draw our attention without distracting us too much from everything else. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it because I really had such a fun time building this MOC and experimenting with new techniques and styles of building. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the time lapse of this build. Ciao!